Yeah, you're using my login details in case you have not seen. Anyways, it doesn't matter. So, let's start. Martine, možeš da se sključiš po всяко време? I'm just trying, I'm getting Martin to join us. Okay. So let's start sitting comfortably. Well, actually, maybe start lying down today. And if you want to use a block to open up your chest, your shoulders, place it just underneath your shoulder blades on its lowest position. If you don't want to do that, just lie down in Shavasana, or maybe bend your knees and bring your feet against one another and allow the knees to fall down towards the floor. So wherever you are, let's stretch the arms so they're perpendicular to the body. And allow the gravity to pull them down, all the weight of your arms. Release your hands, your wrists, the forearms. Release the upper arms and the shoulders. The front of the chest. And then start to follow your inhalations and exhalations. Natural breath. Following your inhale and your exhale. Slowly start to leave the day behind. Any future plans for a little later on. Allow the mind to be soft, empty. Just follow the breath in and out. Relax the face, the eyebrows, especially the space between the eyebrows. Relax the cheekbones, the jaws, the lips, the tongue, unclench your teeth. Very soft face. And again, paying attention to each inhalation and exhalation. Notice how with the exhale, the body becomes heavier and heavier. Following the breath in your belly. Inhaling, the belly expanding. And exhaling, the belly contracting. And continue to feel the weight of your shoulders, your arms. Feel your heart opening. Again, maybe check that your face is still soft. If not, Just go around the different parts, relaxing and softening one by one. Full, total relaxation. Surrender to gravity. And then slowly let's stretch the arms above the head. So make sure they continue to be soft, no forced movements. This time allowing the armpits to face the sky. Feeling a slightly different stretch in the front of the body, chest, the pectoral muscles, shoulders. And maybe if you want to go for a slightly deeper stretch, bend the elbows and grab the opposite elbows with your hands. This is optional. And here let's start breathing slightly deeper, longer. Engage the back of your throat. Dry breaths. Sipping the air through a straw. Producing the sound of the sea. Good. Now let's change the crossing of your hands, grabbing the opposite elbows. Giving to gravity. Allow the opening at the front of the body to happen. No resistance. Let's take 2 more breaths here. And on your next exhale, release the arms. Bring them by the side of your body. And if you have a block, gently come up on your elbows, remove it from underneath you. And let's go back to lying again. So we're still here. Place the palms of your hands on the floor, lift the legs to 90 degrees and flex your feet. Good. So if you can't have your legs straight, you can bend them gently, but try not to hold them. We're here trying to engage the core. So close the gap between your lower back and the floor by pushing your lower back down to the floor. James, release your hands, place them on the floor. Good. Pull the belly in and up as if you're trying to hide it behind your rib cage. Engage Uddiyana Bandha. Good. Engage the bottom lock, the pelvic floor. Pull it up towards, well, it's not the ceiling. Just pull it up. And then next one we're going to do is to lift the head and bring the chin towards the chest. Good. So we have all the 3 locks engaged. Pelvic floor, belly button in and up, and the chin in towards the chest. Very good. Keep stretching the legs, send the heels towards the sky, flex the feet, toes towards your forehead, and let's lift the arms forwards. Just a gentle engagement of the core here. Continue to breathe. And let's do 10 small pulses forwards. Exhaling forwards. As if you're doing couple butt. 5 more. And relax. Good. From here, in order to rest, we're going to press the palms down, lift the hips, and bring your feet behind your head. So I have got not much space, so I'll move a bit so that not to hit my beautiful decoration. But once you are here in the pose, take your hands, place them on the lower back with the fingers pointing forwards. Option 1. Option 2, interlace your hands. That's if your feet are touching the floor, and roll the shoulders together towards one another. Good. For those of you who are suffering from neck, maybe walk your feet a little bit more back so that the neck curves a tiny bit more. Good. Let's take 3 more breaths here. Option to bring your knees outside your ears for the final 2 breaths. And then slowly release the hands if you've got them interlaced. Press the palms on the floor. Good. Engage your core. And then very slowly, vertebra by vertebra, we're going to start bringing the spine down. Take your time. Don't rush. Keep that core engaged. Slowly, slowly, slowly. You're at 90 degrees still. Slowly. Take your time. Yes, very good. Very good. And now we're going to flex the feet. Really flex and feel your hamstrings. And then roll from side to side so that you place your hands underneath your buttocks. Good. Flex those feet again and then continue lowering the legs down. Keep the lower back as close to the mat as you can. Continue lowering, lowering, lowering. Keep breathing, relax the face. Very good. If you want to make a stop at 30 degrees and take a couple of breaths there, do that. That's the only core work we're going to be doing today. So enjoy it. Don't miss this opportunity. Good. And relax. Great job. Shake from side to side. Maybe bring your knees in. Give yourself a hug. Say well done to yourselves. Good. And now let's stretch the left leg and straighten the right leg in the air. Make sure you've got your strap here. Or if you can reach without lifting your shoulder off the floor, grab your toe. Good. Now here I really like you to focus on flexing the foot and breathing into the back of your leg, into your right hamstring. Also make sure that the left leg that is on the floor is engaged. Flex the foot of the left leg too. Good. On your next exhale, you're going to bring that leg to the right, pressing your left hip down on the floor so you're not rolling. Good. Very good. Keep breathing. Left leg is engaged. Your right foot is flexed. One more breath. And inhale. Bring the leg up to the center. Bend the and then bring it over to the right. Making sure the back shoulder stays on the floor. You can stretch the back arm, look towards it. We are starting to work into the spine, lengthening, lubricating. Continue to breathe into the length of the spine from your root chakra to the crown chakra. Final breath. And inhale, bring that knee to center and squeeze it in with the help of your hands. Interlace the hands around your knee. Bring it as close to the chest as you can. Good. This is a great pose for the moments of flatulence, indigestion. Good. And exhale, release that leg. And let's repeat on the left leg. First, leg straight in the air. If you're using a strap, place the strap around the ball of your foot. Relax the left shoulder down. Flex the foot. And let's take 3 breaths into the back of your hamstring. James, the leg is still up. We haven't opened it to the side. Final breath. On your exhale, open the leg to the left. Keep pressing your right hip with your right hand so that you're not rolling to the left. Very good. Final couple of breaths here. And then slowly inhale back to center. Bend the knee and bring the leg over to the right. Stretching your left arm back. And then make sure that your back shoulder is down on the floor. Breathe into the length of your spine. And then on your next inhale, slowly come back to center, squeeze the knee into the chest. Just a couple of breaths here. Just the left knee, James. Our leg is straight. Good. Final breath. And then bring both knees in. Here you're going to rock up and down along the spine. Just a few times. And then through cross-legged position, you're going to lean forward, press the arms, the hands into the floor, press the outer edges of your feet into the floor. You need to move back. And step, walk, or jump back into plank. So let's meet there. I'm just attaching my Okay, James, yeah, come on. Press those feet into the floor. Okay, good. Let's just take a couple of breaths in plank. Lengthen the spine, roll the shoulders back, look forwards. Pull the pelvic floor up, pull the belly in and up, and bring the chin in. Again, engagement of the 4 locks. Let's do 5 Kapalbhati breaths here. And relax. Well done. Press back, child's pose. Through child's pose, slide forwards, bend the elbows, and come into a cobra. Inhale. Press back, child's pose. Inhale, bending the elbows, slide like a snake. Shoulders, heart opening. Exhale back. Good. Find the rhythm, find the wave, and ride it. Wherever you are, do one more round. And let's meet in cobra. Good. Unshrug the shoulders. So if they're up here, release them down. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Open the heart to the front. Pubic bone pressing down. Core is engaged. Very good. From here, tuck your toes. Lift the knees and untuck the toes for upward facing dog. So look at my arms, they are vertical. Try to come a little more forwards so your wrists are underneath your shoulders. Yes, that's it, Benny. Send the chest through, shoulders back, press the floor away, engage those legs. Good, one more breath. And exhale, press back, child's pose. Good. Let's interlace the hands behind the back here, or use your strap. Lift the arms away from the body as far away as you can. Just a few breaths into the shoulder area. Great. And slowly exhale, release the arms, stretch them forwards, look between the hands. Make sure the hands are in line with your shoulders. Spread the fingers. If you need to, rotate your hands slightly outwards. And then tuck the toes and exhale in your first downward dog for the day. Walk it if you need to. Here, I'd like you to pull the belly in and up. Keep that Uddiyana Bandha engaged. Your chin is naturally down towards the chest, so you've got your top chin lock, not chin but throat lock engaged. And on your next inhale, I'd like you to pull the pelvic floor up. And exhale, now pull the belly in and bring the chin in. Inhale, pull the pelvic floor up. Exhale, pull the belly in, close the chin. Inhale, pelvic floor up. Exhale, belly in, close the chin. Great. Inhale, come forwards, plank. 10 Kapalbhati breaths in plank. And exhale, back in down dog. Great job. Inhale, step your right leg forwards. Bend the front knee to 90 degrees. Ensure the knee is over the ankle. Strong legs. And inhale, come up in high lunge. Exhale and bring your left elbow over the right elbow, eagle arms. Next inhalation, lift the elbows, lift the hands, look up towards your hands. Option to go for back bend. When you bend that knee a little more, the front leg, yes. One more breath. And then slowly exhale, release the arms, release the body over your front thigh. Your hands are either side of your front leg, and then straighten your front leg. Grab your blocks if you need them. Roll the shoulders back, pull the belly in. The back foot is on a very high heel. So James, lift your heel as high as you can. Now, press your right hip back, roll your left hip forwards. Great. Keep breathing. Every time you exhale, make sure to engage Uddiyana Bandha, belly in and up. One more breath. And then from here, we are going to bend the front leg slightly. Walk your hands forwards and exhale. Kick your leg as high up as you can. So we are not doing warrior 3 here. We are rather staying in a standing splits. So every time you exhale, see if you can bring the body closer to the right thigh. Maybe even walking your hands or your blocks closer to your right foot. Release the head, shake it for yes, for no, or maybe that's not the right place to do it if you struggle with the balance. Take 2 more inhalations every time you inhale. Open that back leg, lift it a little higher. Every time you exhale, pull the belly a little further in. Last one. And then slowly exhale, release the back leg down on the floor. Check that your front heel and back arch are in one line. Place your right hand on your right shin and turn the body to the left for triangle. Good. And since we're working on opening up the shoulders today, let's bring the arm behind the back, around the lower back, and grab your inner thigh or whatever you can hold on to. Maybe your t-shirt. Open the top shoulder and maybe look towards the sky. Very good. One more breath. And then slowly exhale, bend the front knee. Good. Here, option 1 to support the right elbow on your right knee. Option 2 is to reach down. But if you do that, I don't want you to stick up your hips. Everything needs to be in line, yeah? From your heel to your shoulder. And then let's stretch the arm for a bit because it might be tired being there behind your back. Good. And then from here, only for the final 2 breaths, either half bind or full bind. Reaching to grab the hand behind you. Good. If you've done that, so your arm is in front, yes, James, that's it. The other arm is behind your back, and you're trying to meet them. And then let's exhale and place both hands out inside of your right leg. So I'm going to turn forward so you can see me. We are here. And then I'd like us to try something here. Good, so be on your palms, yeah. And then you're going to turn a little bit to the left and bend your elbows like chaturanga style so that your shoulder can go underneath your right thigh, and then you simply stretch the arms sideways and maybe sink a little lower into this kind of a half splits position. Yeah. And then if you can, place your palms on the floor firmly and bend your elbows. So you have to bend your elbows. Walk that leg forwards, forwards, and maybe lift it. Just right. Okay, good. All right. Let's come to all fours. And let's just do one wave like we did earlier. Child's pose, sliding forward into cobra. From cobra in up dog. And from up dog in down dog. Good. Turn your hips up. Take an inhale, pelvic floor up. Take an exhale, belly in, chin down towards the chest. Two more like that. Pelvic floor up. Exhale, belly in, chest in. On your next inhale, plank. 20 Kapalbhati breaths. And exhale, back in down dog. Great job. That's not easy. Stretching down dog. Take another inhale. And on exhale. On your next inhale, look between your hands, step your left leg through. Bend the knee so it's over your ankle. Sit into your low lunge, engage your thighs, lift everything up, keeping your front knee bent. And this time, right elbow over the left, lifting the elbows, lifting the hands, either staying here looking up or going for a slightly deeper back bend. Bending again, either bend your knee more or close your stance if it's too wide. Good. Take another breath. Back heel is high over the toes. And slowly exhale, releasing the torso over the front leg. Frame the front leg. Grab your blocks if you need them and exhale, straighten the front leg. Roll your left hip back, right hip forwards. Again, the back heel is off the floor. James, I can't quite see where yours is. Yes. I'm going to teach you to walk on high heels in these yoga classes. Good. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, roll the shoulders back. Good. Let's prepare for our standing splits. Inhale, bending the front leg slightly. Walk your hands a bit and then kick your back leg off the floor. So it doesn't matter if it's flex or pointed, do whatever you like. You can even do circles. But focus on bringing your chest closer to the left thigh. Every time you exhale, pull the belly in so you can make some more space to fold. Good. Lifting that right leg as high as you can. Maybe walking those hands a little further back to help you fold deeper. And then exhale. Step the back leg down. And Place the entire foot on the floor. Make sure the front heel and the back arch are in line. Prepare for your triangle. And bring the top arm behind. Grab onto whatever you can. Tuck your left hip under, lengthen the spine. And look towards the sky. Two more. And on your next exhale, bend that left knee. Support the elbow or support the hand down in front of the foot. And let's stretch that right arm by your ear. Keep the top shoulder open. Benny, sink your hips a little bit lower. They're quite high up. Okay, so I think you need to stay up here with your elbow on your knee. And on your next exhale, try the bind, either half a bind. So half a bind is just the back arm behind your back, or full bind, left arm in front of your thigh, grabbing onto the back hand. Revolve the chest open towards the sky. One more breath. And then slowly release. Both arms inside of your left foot. Good. So here I'm going to turn this time sideways to show you what we're doing. That knee stays bent and you're only trying to bring your left shoulder underneath it, yeah? Option one is simply to stay here and stretch the arms to the side and sink a little lower with your hips. Option two is to have your hands firmly planted, chaturanga style. And can you see that my elbows are bending backwards? That's what I want, your elbows to be bending. And then maybe you can feel that your thigh is supported on your left elbow, and you can walk that foot forwards and maybe lift it. You don't have to. And once you've had enough trying, okay, let me have a look. I think you're still having a go. Doesn't matter how much you do today, it's fine. Let's rest in child's pose. You can release the arms by the side of the body, and because I always have neck problems, I'm going to use one of the blocks to place my side. So either the right or the left cheek on this block, open the knees and release the arms by the side of the body. Great stretch for the neck. Continue breathing, ujjayi breath. And if you've got one cheek on the block, change it. If not, continue to stay where you are in child's pose, surrendering the entire weight of the body. Allowing the shoulders to be heavy. The upper arms, the elbows, the forearms, the wrists, the the hands. Okay, final 2 breaths here. And then slowly bring the hands forwards. And then here I'll give you 2 options, puppy, or with the help of your blocks stacked one on top of the other. Support the elbows. Again, puppy kind of style. Thread the head through the arms. And then bring the prayer towards the middle of your upper back. If you're not doing that, simply stretch the arms forwards in puppy. Make sure your knees are underneath your hips. And continue to breathe. Enjoy the stretch along the front of your body. The pecs, the armpits, the tricep. Beautiful. Two more breaths here. And then slowly, carefully come out of the pose. Good, and sit on your heels. Going to do a few rounds of Uddiyana Bandha. So, you know that breath where you hold your belly in and up in a vacuum without breathing. So the reason I'm asking you to do that is because I think this is accessible for all of you. If you place your hands in a little inwards on your knees and straighten your arms, yeah? Can everyone do that? Now, can you lean forwards and shrug your shoulders and still have your arms straight? Yeah, good, perfect. So this is where we're going to be, when we pull the belly in, this is where we're going to be standing, shrugging the shoulders, keeping your back straight and belly pulled in, yeah. Remember this pose. You're leaning forwards, you're straightening the arms and shrugging the shoulders. Good, let's come back. And take a deep inhale through the nose. You can help yourself with the arms, expand the chest. And exhale, release the arms, all the air out through the mouth. Now take this position and pull the belly in without breathing in. Keep pressing your hands into your knees, shrugging the shoulders, chin to the chest. Keep pulling that belly. Feel your internal organs. And when you can no longer hold it, first you're going to release the belly and then come up. Good. Let's do this 3 more times. Hold it as long as you can. Once the belly is in and up, you can press one hand and then the other hand, and then you will feel that when you press the right, you're massaging the right side of the internal organs. When you press the left, you're massaging the left. Just experiment with it. Also, if placing your hands on your knees is more difficult, maybe place them in front of the knees on the floor. Let's do 3 more rounds. Inhale through the nose, expand the chest, arms up. Exhale through the mouth. Take your position, lean forwards, shrug the shoulders, chin in, pull the belly in and up. No breath. Inhale when you need to, come back to the starting position, keep the eyes closed. Take a few normal breaths, regulate the breathing. And let's do this 2 more times in your own time. Exhaling everything through the mouth. Make sure you're ready to do your final round. Reconnect with your breath. And when you're ready, inhale. And when you've completed your final round, take a few moments or so. Notice the sensations in your belly, your internal organs. Again, try to keep your face relaxed and soft. And then slowly. Let's lean forwards from this position, hands on the floor in line with your knees. And we're going to try to jump through and send the legs forwards. So as much as you can. Inhale, lift the knees, engage the core. And exhale, shoot the legs. Flex your feet. Good. James, bend the knees a little so you can straighten your back, so don't round the shoulders. Send the heart forward. Good. Let's inhale, lengthen the spine. And slowly exhale, come forwards. You can keep the knees bent, but keep your back straight. Doesn't matter how far you reach. And then once you've got your limit, release the arms wherever they can reach. Doesn't matter if it's the floor, the thighs, or the toes. Now think that you have a beautiful jewelry hanging on your chest and you really want to show it to me. So send this chest through, shoulders back. Yeah, that's it. Every time you exhale, engage that Uddiyana Bandha, just what we did just now. On every exhalation, pull the belly in and up. Great. And slowly on the next inhalation, come up. Now you're going to place your hands behind you with your fingers pointing forwards. Roll the shoulders. Really roll them back and down and send the chest through. Feet together. Feet together, James. Good. Now, option one, and let's all try for it, is to press your hips up with straight legs. If this is too much, you can bend the knees. Let's try it. Inhale, lift everything up. Straight legs. Engage your glutes. Try and touch the floor with your toes. You can be looking forwards or backwards. Very good. Excellent. Lift for 2 more breaths, just a little higher. Open the shoulders. Send the heart up to the sky. Engage the core. Final breath. And exhale. Release. Great. And let's do yet another forward fold. Release the body over your thighs. Grab wherever you can. Toes, heels. Maybe a little further this second time. Show me that necklace. Pull the belly in. Great job. And then let's relax all efforts. So it doesn't matter if your back is rounding. Relax the arms on the floor. Relax the head. Relax all effort. Don't try to keep anything straight. Just give in to gravity. Bend the knees if you have to. Come into that little, tiny little, well, it's not a ball, but folded into paper. Relax the neck. If you need to shake the head for yes or no, do that. Feel the earth beneath you, supporting you, nourishing you. And then slowly from here, we're going to come to a close. So option one is to stay cross-legged in meditation pose. Option two is simply lie down in Shavasana. Relax the entire body, relax all effort. And return to your natural breath. Relinquish all control. Soften the body. Relax the shoulders. If you're sitting in meditation position, ever so slightly pull the pelvic floor up and the belly in. Very slight, gentle pull. Keep your spine straight, shoulders relaxed, heart forward, chin in. Follow your breath. If any distractions or thoughts are coming to your head, a good way to go around that is to count your inhalations from 1 to 10, and then count your exhalations from 1 to 10. And every time you make a mistake, make sure to start from the beginning. Hopefully, after you've done 2-3 rounds of counting your inhalations and exhalations, you will have quieted the mind. wherever you are. Either slowly start coming out, coming back to the physical space, to the body. Or if you wish, stay and relax and enjoy for a little longer. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.